إنه تعالى أنزل على عبده كتابا يعتصم به أمته، فأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدًا عبد الله ورسوله صلى الله وسلم عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين، آمين. أما بعد، عنوان خطبة الجمعة ليومنا هذا المبارك تحذير أنفسنا عن وسوسة الشيطان، إحذار الوسواس الخناس. The place of commendation is due to Almighty Allah, who has revealed unto a servant a book that which his ummah take refuge within for protection. I testify that there is no deity, no God, deserving worship but Allah alone, for I have no partner. I also testify that Muhammad is servant of Allah and messenger of Allah. May Almighty Allah continue to shower his benediction and peace upon the Prophet, his household, and all of his companions. Amin. My Muslim brothers and sisters, the title of our Jummah sermon of today is to question ourselves against the whispers of Satan. Beware of the wicked thoughts of the slinking Satan. Let us continue to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He alone is the one who protects against all evils. He has therefore sent down for your benefit a book that if you uphold it, you will be protected against evils. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in a complete chapter revealed to this regard, that is Surah An-Nas, Quran chapter 114 in Al-Quran Karim, wherein the Almighty Allah says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. Say, I take refuge with the Lord of people, King of mankind, the God of human beings, against the evil of the retreating whisperer, the Satan, who plunges mischief into the shells of mankind. Devil that whispers evil suggestions to human beings, but quickly disappears. Be that among the jinn or mankind. Here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to seek protection in His names, such as Arab, the Lord, because He, the Almighty Allah alone, is the Lord. Al-Malik, the King, because He, Almighty Allah alone, is the King who can never be dethroned, because nobody puts Him here. Al-Ilah, is worthy of being protected, being saved, and being prevented from the sleeping Satan and his evil thoughts, so that Satan will never be inflicted upon him. So said one of our leaders in the past, Imam Ibn al-Qayyim, in his book Bada'i al-Fawaid, volume 2, page 249. And what's worse is when Satan quickly moves so slightly to cast into the minds of a human being evil thoughts. Satan is being described as a slinking creature, a retreating creature, because he quietly do that to human beings, and human beings do not see him. The moment he plants evil thoughts to the mind of human being, he disappears and leaves him helpless, so that human being alone will carry all the responsibilities of misbehaving. He is to blame, even on the judgment day, when evildoers will get hold on Satan and say, you are the bad creation that misled us. We say, no, 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 no. Did you see me? Did you see me? All I did was that I whispered for you and you accepted my whisper. So if you are to blame, you are to blame yourselves. This will actually explain to us the hadith of al-Mu'minin, one of the wives of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Safiya bint Huyay, who said, كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم معتكفا. That Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in itikaf. He was doing itikaf in his masjid one day. فأتيته أزوره ليلا. I therefore came to him, visiting him at night. فحدثته. I had a conversation with him for some time. ثم قمت لأنطلق. Then I stood up to return to my home. فقام معي ليقلقني. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also stood with me to see me off. وكان مسكنها في دار أسامة بن زيد. The home of Safiya is within the residence of Usama bin Zayd radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. فمر رجلان من الأنصار. As they got out of the Prophet's masjid on their way, two men from among the aborigines of Medina passed by the two of them, by the Prophet and his wife. فَلَمَّا رَأَيَ النَّبِيَّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ أَسْرَعَ. You know it was night. When they now saw the Prophet, who they knew that he was in the car, when they saw him with a woman, at that particular moment, they sped off, running, because they were very, very surprised. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam quickly called their attention and said, "Ala rislikuma." Slowly, take it easy with yourselves. Inna Safiya bint Huyay. This lady you see is my wife, Safiya bint Huyay, not a foreign lady to me. Fakala, the two men were further surprised, and so they said, Subhanallah, glory be to Allah. Oh Prophet, we are not suspecting you. Ya Rasulullah, O Messenger of Allah. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied to them saying, Inna shaytana yajri min al-insani majra dam. I cautioned you because Satan runs in the body of human being the way that blood flows in his body. وَإِنِّي خَشِيتُ أَنْ يُلْقِيَ فِي أَنفُسِكُمَا شَيْئًا. And I fear that Satan will throw into your minds something not good about me. That is, that Satan will inspire you with an evil thought. This hadith has been reported by Imams Bukhari in number 2038 and Muslim in number 2075. Therefore, servants of Allah, since eternity, Satan has been doing his whispers with human beings, and then we always accuse other people without any proof. Whispers remain the root of all sins and shortcomings of human beings. You know, through whispers, Satan was able to take out our parents from Al-Jannah, Adam and Hawa. That was the reason why Prophet Muhammad used to caution his companions against the whispers of Satan, teaching them so that that teaching will remain with people who will be coming after the companions, you and myself inclusive. So that whenever there is a reason for us to make a clarification of something, we should not hesitate to make it. You have to always say the truth when due, without postponing, so that you will break off anything that can lead to bad thoughts in the minds of people. You and I should therefore take our time and not hurry into taking decisions by talking whenever there are rumors here and there. And that hadith that we just had should be regarded as a sin to what Allah revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Surah Al-Hujurat, Quran chapter 49, in verse 6. And tusibu qawman bijahala. The reason why you have to take your time and not be at haste by rushing into spreading rumors with people who are monitoring it is because you would not harm some people out of ignorance. فَتُصْبِحُ عَلَى مَا فَعَلْتُمْ نَادِمِينَ. And thereafterwards you become regretful of what you have done. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for bestowing upon us the two great chapters of Al-Quran Kareem, Surah Al-Fatah chapter 113 and Surah Al-Nas chapter 114. Surah Al-Fatah teaches us to take refuge in Allah against the oppression other people are making upon us with black power, sorcery, magic, or with envy, intrigue, hatred. That one is an evil from outside a human being. And that is why he is not been charged to eschew it, because it is not from him. It is only a misfortune that befalls him. It is not his own enemy. And that is why today all Muslims, Arabs, and even non-Muslims or non-Arabs are just asking Almighty Allah to come to the assistance of the Palestinians in their territory against those who are attacking them. As for Surah Nas, that one contains that we should take refuge in Allah against the evil of our own selves, as we oppress ourselves from inside ourselves, when we allow Satan to deceive us, when we are doing something wrong and people are advising us, and then we continue to argue and think that what we are doing is the best, instead of lending a listening ears to the advice. We allow Satan to deceive us. And you know, in the story of Sayyida Aisha, daughter of Abu Bakr, that false allegation made by hypocrites against her, some people who were known to be good were also capsized and toppled into engagement in spreading that rumors out of ignorance. And that is why, when you are the one doing the wrong, you are being advised by the Sharia to quickly abstain, because what we are doing is a fall, a vice, a wrongdoing from your own self. You are the one earning it, and you are advised to always restrain yourself and abstain, regret. May Almighty Allah forgive us our fallacies. May Almighty Allah save us from the calamities that have befallen us. And may the Almighty always enable us to abstain from the sins we know and those that we don't know. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه وبعد. The commending praise is due to Allah. May His benediction and peace continue to be showered on His messenger, the household of the messenger, and his companions. My Muslim brothers and sisters, I enjoin on you and on myself the fear of Allah in secret and open, and to know that, as in Surah An-Nisa, Quran chapter 4, verse 38, "Man yakun ash-shaytan lahu qarinan fasa'a qarina." Anyone that chooses Satan for his own companion, then Satan is a dreadful companion that he is having. That is verse 38 of Surah An-Nisa. Iblis, the accursed creator, will not be able to instigate whispers in you. So far, you uphold the rope by the azkar. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught you morning and evening. Because inna kayda ash-shaytani kana da'ifa. As in Surah An-Nisa, verse 76, the plot of Shaitan will always remain weak once you abide by the teachings of your religion. You should always take refuge in Allah against all evils. However, these days, some of you have been asking their Imam about when the Nigerian pilgrims will start their journey to the Holy Land. For this year, 1442 after Hijrah, equivalent to year 2024 in the Gregorian calendar. I must tell you that the one you're asking is not knowing better than you about this issue. This time, 2 years ago, pilgrims from Nigeria had prepared to go to the Holy Land. Each of them knew his own flight schedule. Last year, the pandemic of the coronavirus did not permit any Nigerian pilgrim to go on pilgrimage on Hajj. That was done. لِيَبْتَلِيَ اللَّهُ مَا فِي صُدُورِكُمْ, for Allah to test what is in your chests. وَلِيُمَحِّصَ مَا فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ, and that He, the Almighty, will get rid of all foolish thoughts that might hang in your minds about this coronavirus. Therefore, you should not allow Shaitan to prompt any guessing at the unseen in your mind about whether Nigerian Muslims are going for Hajj or not. Because as far as this year's Hajj season is concerned, the concerned sectors are themselves waiting for directives from the government and deadlines from the Saudi authorities. Although NACON has taken steps to get standby for emergency. May Almighty Allah continue to guide them in all their undertakings. Someone to say Amin. And may Almighty Allah reward them for the good thing that they have done to the citizens of this country by launching the Hajj Savings Scheme, so that every Muslim who wants to perform Hajj will be making savings for Hajj, as done in many other countries, in Indonesia, in Pakistan, in India, and many other countries of the world. NACON has also launched the same Hajj Savings Scheme has been launched since last year. And then, while NACON is waiting for the directive from the government, they have also taken a step forward by taking the doses of COVID-19 vaccines for all of their employees. And when I say their employees, do not think that the scholars are their employees. That is why scholars are not part of them. Scholars are only invited occasionally when they need them to accompany the pilgrims to the Holy Land. It is not mandatory. They took that step in preparation for any emergency that may come to them on guidelines or directives. The coordination machinery is between them and those in charge of Hajj in Saudi Arabia. And as you know, in the past Ramadan, many Nigerians went for Umrah. It's part of the effort made by NACON. But as for Hajj, NACON is obliged to abide by directives from the Nigerian government, so that NACON will also implement the protocols of Hajj coming from Saudi Arabia. Nigeria cannot do a home without directives from above. Your own concern should concentrate on registering within the Hajj Savings Scheme. Even among you here, you have private tourist agents. Register with them, making savings. You can also go to Jaiz Bank, go before, register and be making savings. When you get 10,000, when you get 20, when you get 50, when you get 100, when you get 200, be making the savings. By the time that your savings come to the feast of Hajj, they will just call upon you. So you join the fold of those going to perform, and that is easy. You should not bother yourself about when are they going. Your own focus will now be to register within the Hajj Savings Scheme. Let's forget to say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. May Allah continue to shower His blessing and peace upon the Prophet and His household. And may Allah be pleased with us together with the companions. Oh, may Allah, we are begging you to let our own wishes align with your own. اللهم اجعل مرادنا موافقا لمشيئتك، لا تجعل منا ولا معنا ولا فينا شقيا محروما من منازل الحج يا رب العالمين. اللهم هيئ لنا من امرنا رشدا يا من هو على كل شيء قدير وبالاجابه جدير. اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم فذكره تعالى اكبر وهو تعالى يعلم ما تصنعون. قوموا إلى صلاتكم بارك الله فيكم.